Hello guys, Mike here, and in this clip we're going to have a look at this, which is the Asus Zenbook U500. This is their new 15-inch ultrabook they will have on the market later this year. And in this clip we're just going to have a quick look at it and unbox it, while more details will be available in our later clips. First, you're going to notice that the box is quite massive, because this is not one of those regular ultrabooks available on the market, and because it comes with a bunch of different accessories in the box. And you're going to notice that you get the actual laptop, which is inside this protective envelope, and there are some other cool things in here as well. And first of all, you're going to notice this one, which is an external subwoofer, exactly like Asus has on their Asus N56 series, which means that the audio quality on their U500 is going to be very good. Besides that, you're going to find in here a bunch of manuals and the warranty and all this kind of stuff. And there are some other things included. For instance, you're going to have this, which is an external optical unit that comes bundled with the actual device. Okay, and over here you have an USB cable that will allow you to connect this optical unit to the computer, and there is a mini VGA to standard VGA adapter. Okay, what's next? Over here you're going to find the power brick, and this is a 90 watt-hour power brick, but it's square. It's not one of those rectangular bricks. It's okay, it's not very heavy, and it's quite compact. You have a very long power cable and a standard pin over here, so it will be quite easy to use this one. What else do we have in here? Over here we have a couple of power adapters, and in here we have another power adapter as well, a bigger power adapter for the European cable, for the European plugs, available over here. If you're going to be in the US, you'll of course have the standard US adapters. Of course, so those are pretty much all the things inside the box. Let's get this out of the way and focus a bit on the actual laptop, which is inside this envelope. It's going to look exactly like all the other Zenbooks you already know that are available in stores. It's just going to be slightly larger. Measures about 20 millimeters in thickness, so it will be quite compact. Weighs about 2 pounds, and inside it packs very powerful hardware with a quad-core processor, full-load quad-core processor, not an ULV. Dedicated NVIDIA 650M graphics with 2 GB of dedicated memory, and plenty of RAM, and a couple of different storage options, including SSDs in RAID 0 and some hybrid storage as well. Now we're going to have a quick look at the device, and you're going to notice that on the bottom you have the aluminum unibody, and there's aluminum on top as well with those concentric circles like on all of the other Zenbooks. And you have some cooling grills in here, and those are pretty much all the things. You can't really easily access the internals unless you're going to unscrew these screws, but you're going to need a special key for that, because it has this star-shaped head on these screws. You're also going to have 4 speakers on this one, and they're placed 2 on each side behind this grill. There is a grill on this side and a grill on this other side, and then of course you're going to have this, the Sonic Master external subwoofer that will offer even better audio quality. On the sides, on this part, you're going to have the headphone microphone jack, a card reader USB, mini VGA, and that connector for the subwoofer. On the back, there's just the screen's hinge. It's a massive hinge in here. And on this other side you have the PSU, you have this, which is a floppable Ethernet port, a standard HDMI port, another 2 USBs. And on the front there's actually nothing, and you can see that the device gets thinner towards the front than it is at its back. Now, actually lifting the lid cover, inside you'll find the standard looking Zenbook. You have metal over here, metal around the screen as well. And speaking about the screen, it's a 15-inch screen with full HD resolution and an IPS panel, so the images are going to be amazing on this one. You have a power button here on the corner, and that's pretty much all the only thing piercing the interior. You have a nice trackpad here, which looks exactly like the trackpad on the Zenbook UX31, and you have the status LEDs here on the bottom. And the keyboard, it feels alright. There's a little bit of flex in here, but the keys are big and they're slightly better travel than what we've seen on the Asus UX31. It's also a backlit keyboard and packs this, a numpad area. Of course, the numpad keys are slightly tinier, slightly more cramped, but it's good to have this on a full-size laptop like this one. Okay, those are just some of the things I wanted to tell you right now. I'm not going to get into details in this clip, but I will get back with another clip in the next couple of days. If you have any questions about the Asus U500, sorry, just go ahead and post them below. Tell me what you want to know about it, what tests I should run on it, and I'll try to answer those in the next posts on the site, and of course in the next clips. One thing though, I'm not going to be able to insist too much on benchmarks, because this is an early device, it's not really the final unit, and thus the results might be a little bit unconclusive. But I will get some benchmarks, some games running on it, just to know, to let you know that if this device is going to be able to run properly as a potential buyer would expect from it. Okay, that's it for now. Don't forget, post the questions below and subscribe to our channel if you want to see the follow-up clip for the Asus U500. Thanks for now.